Timeless. Grixis Shadow versus Mithrandir. 303. 303. So this is the more control-y version of Grixis Shadow. And also runs Jace plus Valki. Yeah, some mana drains, some spell pierces. So this is a little bit more control-y. And as threats we have the usual. So it's basically a Dimir control, but adding Lightning Bolt, Expressive Iteration, and the Death's Shadow. Alright. Yeah, I'll keep. I have a Delta plus Bauble to kind of control my next. Wow. That is actually that really kind of. Alright, then we will begin with this. So that kind of blocked all my plays. So I will have to try and use my Bowmasters next turn. Cape of the Frost Dragon. Wow, now we already have the Mystic. So next turn the opponent will be able to already start to put an equipment in the into the battlefield and even equip it. Protection from red and blue. Okay. Alright. And I don't think there's any way I can prevent that from happening. So I don't have a kill spell, unfortunately. So I'm gonna do this and pass the turn, and yeah, I'll probably have to use the Bowmasters on the Sentinel. Let's see what the opponent does first. Oh, that's... wow. We'll see. End of turn. Okay. The opponent can flash in the sword, but it's not going to get attached to anybody. I have some chump blockers at least until I find some kind of answer. Another Bowmaster as well. Alright. For now, I'll just hold back, keep up Bowmaster. Now the opponent's gonna flash in that. That was pretty obvious. Sure. I can kill the Sentinel. I can chump block. Ooh, actually equipping the Sentinel. Yeah, I'll do that in response. The opponent can now equip that. I wish I had a Fatal Push. That would be amazing. But what? Red and blue, right? So +2/+2. So unfortunately, wait, no, it's a 3/4. So I can actually block it with everything, which I'm pretty happy to do here. So that was, I feel like that was a real good turn for me. Let's get a Watery Grave. Actually, I should have gotten Steam Vents. I'm kind of still thinking that I am playing Dimir control here. I'm gonna draw into the land. That's good. Play a Jace. plot the Valki,
I'm always
attack, and keep up mana drain. And this should be game here now. Yeah, I'm just gonna counter that no matter what. Yeah, that was game. Alright, so that was a clean win here. Okay, so what am I up against? So it's Stoneforge Mystic, right? So I just want to keep... Pith, yeah. That's enough. What can I get rid of? Drown the needle. I don't think it's that. I think it's more about killing the opponent's creatures. So actually, down in the rock block is actually pretty okay. Get rid of Spell Pierce because the opponent can cheat in the equipment anyway. So that's not as useful. And maybe a Jace. Okay. Only one land, but I'll keep it. Take the risk here. I have Thoughtseize. Oh, damn you. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Surveil land here. That's my only option here. Sure. So I do need to find a land pretty urgently. That's good. Gonna go for the steam vents. Kill this and pay the extra. So that the opponent doesn't draw. And that was good. Next turn I can iterate into... Well, no. This is the problem now. Like, this Esper Sentinel is really annoying to deal with. Especially if you're not... Yeah. Especially if you're stuck on lands. I could just Thoughtseize and take the sword out of the opponent's hand. If the opponent doesn't play it right now. Wow. Wow, then I'm just gonna Thoughtseize here. Pay extra. And take that sword. What is that? Ah, okay. Okay, that was pretty cool. For the opponent. Boromir, so the opponents get... Sure. So yeah, be really restricted by only having 2 lands here, but okay, that makes things more difficult as well. Oh, that makes even more. Now I have to pay 2, right? Yeah. So I really need to kill that thing. I need to kill this, actually. It flies, right? So I think I'm just gonna play. Wow. Let's play the Death Shadow. This is gonna be a 3/3, right? So if I shock here, I'll go to 4. Which might even just kill me, right? But going for a blue mana, I can only play Jace. Yeah, I'm gonna go full on risk here. This hits me for 3. Oh wow, I gained 9 life. And this is the double kill. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have just played 1, but then it wouldn't have created enough of a threat, I guess. So I basically needed a kill spell for the Esper Sentinel. That's what I really need here. But I'm not getting it, so I'm dead. So I'm gonna go to game 3. That's fine. That is fine. Okay, what do I need? Yep, it's fine. I need to hope to draw. I hope to dodge a turn 1 Esper Sentinel, or have a kill spell for it ready, like in game 1 with the Bowmasters. So yeah. Definitely play first and keep. I have all the mana, I need all the colors. I'm actually gonna start off with this. Oh, this time it's a might. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill that like this right away before it can do anything unwanted. And next turn I can just slam Jace or keep up mana drain. Probably keep up mana drain. But there, of course, is the Mystic. That's pretty nice to have as well. Yeah, just kill it right now. And play this tapped and attack. And next turn I can hopefully keep up mana drain. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, just hold back and keep up mana drain here. Or just attack with this one. And keep up mana drain, and I can pay for the extra. And then I hope to draw into a land soon, so that I can play Jace and mana drain in 1 turn. Or hopefully soon draw into a kill spell for the Esper Sentinel. As long as it's so it's wow, it's a 3. Yeah, that's fine. That's really fine. I don't need to worry about that. Hold both back. I can shock down to 15. That's not really enough. So let's just hold back and relax for now. Sure. Oh, wait a minute, that gets indestructible. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I even read that, but I didn't really. But that's fine. Pay for life. I'm gonna shock. Yeah, let's mana drain that, why not? I'll pay. I can also get a Mystic Sanctuary to get back Edict. Do I really want Edict? No, I'm just gonna go for Sewers or Shock myself. I think even Sewers, even though I'm kind of like I have 3 dead shadows, but I think I prefer to draw into a kill spell for the Sentinel. Let's play a Jace. Pay for it. And plot the Lurrus. And pass the turn. The Lurrus can get back. If I block with the Bowmasters, the Lurrus will be able to get back the Bowmasters, which is gonna be sweet. It's fine.
You're becoming a problem.
Yeah, I think this is good. Next turn is gonna be probably gonna be enough to claw myself back into this game. I'm even gonna shock here to get closer to my shadows. Let's play this for free. Kill the Esper Sentinel finally. And plot the Expressive Iteration.
Another piece in.
And pass the turn. Oh wow. Alright, get that what back to your hand? Okay. Sure. Alright, killing that too. Mishra's Foundry as well. Okay. Here's the Sentinel. Opponent attacks. I'll double block here. The opponent pays 4. My Jace stays alive. Alright. Thoughtseize. Alright, let's start off by playing this. Yep, pay 1. Wow. And this exile. Alright, let's shock down. Let's shock here. Oh my god, I can't even shock down enough. Oh, I can Thoughtseize down. Still not enough. Let's draw and discard.
Out
Kill this. Oh, it's always the first spell I play. Alright, alright. Okay, damn it. Still not low enough on life totals to play my 3 shadows. That's so awkward. But, yeah. Hopefully soon. Oh, shite. The opponent still has the sword. Okay, but is the opponent going to attack me to get the benefit? Or the Jace? To kill the Jace? Or to kind of slow down? Or get rid of the Jace? Nope, the opponent doesn't want to attack me. That's good. Now, a Swords to Plowshares is going to give me a lot of trouble, right? Draw. Discard this. Yeah, play all 3 shadows and keep up mana drain. I think that's it. That's fine. Oh my god, is that fine? That thing flies, right? It's a tight game, for sure. But 2 6/6 shadows are definitely a threat to be reckoned with. Sure, the opponent will attack in the air. We'll be able to deal 2 damage, so that's 6 damage that's coming my way. 2 more. The opponent draws a card, but next turn I hopefully can win. Ooh, the opponent has Mishra's Boundaries as well, so... Ah, damn it. I need to urgently draw a removal spell. Yeah, I think I lost here, actually. I think I'm lost. I have to win this turn, but I cannot. I mean, there's a removal spell at least, but... I'm gonna draw. Ooh, a bolt. Yeah, discard this. Attack with both. Before blocker, I will kill... Yeah, I'll kill this and the Inspector, and we should be good here. Ooh, that was super close. Goodbye. Yeah, the opponent can now only block 1. Whew, that was super close. That was super close. Alright, good start. Interesting game. Definitely a close one. That could have gone either way. So that was a really interesting, fair game, I would say. And yeah, shows again that Death's Shadow is actually pretty vulnerable to Swords to Plowshares. Alright. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. Grixis Shadow versus Cablex. Cable X. No black mana and a handful of black cards. Yeah, this seems a little better. Put back a Brainstorm or a Bauble. A Brainstorm. Let's look at the known. Fatal Push is fine. End of turn I can Brainstorm. If the opponent Thoughtseizes, Ragavan. Okay, I'll push that then. But I don't... Do I want the Steam Vents? No, I'm okay too. I guess I could have Steam Vented and then killed the Ragavan with my Bowmasters on this turn, actually. Yeah. Alright, I'm keeping up Bowmasters here. I'm not gonna use the Thoughtseize yet. Okay. Damn it. I can't even mana drain here. But I'm expecting Bowmasters here, so that's why I didn't play my Bowmasters last turn. I can't use the mana drain. Yep, as expected. I could have brainstormed there in response or something, but no, it's fine. I will play my Bowmasters at the end of the opponent's turn. Course, taking out the Ragavan first and then double blocking everything. Now the opponent, what's the opponent doing here? A mountain, so maybe a lightning bolt. Okay, fine. Yeah. Can still take out the opponent's Ragavan and Bowmasters. And this is the advantage of playing the Bowmasters afterwards. I'm gonna brainstorm here now. Try and find a second land. I found it. I'm gonna shuffle away. What am I gonna shuffle away? The Brainstorm and the Shadow, and then just go full on Bowmasters? No, not the Shadow. This Thoughtseize. Go for Steam Vents now. And just play a Bowmaster. Yeah, just have a blocker, and now at next turn I can play Shadow and keep up mana drain, which is, yeah, that's gonna be the plan. Ooh, reanimate. Alright, reanimate Bowmasters, sure. I'm happy it's that and not something worse, let's say. And pass the turn, keeping up mana drain. If I don't need to mana drain, I could consider Bowmastering. The opponent will take my mana drain here, that's okay. Trading for a Thoughtseize is pretty okay. Alright, now I will attack with everything. Yeah, that's fine. And Lurrus can get back Bowmasters if I draw land, perhaps. Dark Ritual into Dark Ritual into... what, like Breach? Alright. Good. What am I up against? So there is Reanimate. So it's Rakdos, Reanimate, Thoughtseize. Probably something like Rakdos mid-range. Let's go for Surgical Extraction as well. Legion's End. Spell Snare, not really. Alright, get rid of Spell Pierce, a Brainstorm. Actually, 2 Brainstorms, because the opponent is running Bowmasters. Another pretty terrible hand, but I'm keeping it again. I'm gonna turn 1 Thoughtseize. Unless the opponent does that too. Or unless the opponent takes my Thoughtseize. Which the opponent may or may not. I mean, may not. It's not a given, but it's pretty likely. That was an okay draw. I mean, at least I have something. Dash a Ragavan. If you would only please dash a Ragavan into my 1 land. Nope. The opponent most likely has Bowmasters. Only 1 card in graveyard. I think I'm gonna drown that. Yeah, I'll drown that. Protect my hand. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, I can't play it. Damn it. Okay. I have Fatal Push and Lightning Bolt though. I'm not gonna Bowmaster. I don't want to be the first one to do that. Thoughtseize is good. It's gonna take definitely at least one pretty valuable card from the opponent's hand, and I knew they were coming. Yep, it's gonna be some means some damage. Oh, what? Oh my god. Wow, so this is like full on. Okay, I'm gonna take Demonic Tutor. There's nothing to reanimate anywhere. Yep, pass the turn. Patience. Patience, patience, patience. I'm gonna take the damage first, and then at the end of the turn I'll play my Bowmasters. Because the opponent seems to be running fully at sorcery speed here. Unless they drew something. Alright. Attack with this. And keep up Drown in the Loch. For the reanimate. Reanimating an Emrakul. Costs 13 life, but taking control of a turn is pretty strong. Yeah, I think the opponent is pretty... a little stuck. Just as I am stuck on lands. That's fine. Keep up counter magic. Six cards in the graveyard. So my Drown in the Loch can counter something that's 6 mana or less. The opponent has... Why is the opponent playing the ritual? Sure. I mean, yeah, Bowmasters is not that crazy. What else do you have? Which costs 5 mana. A Sheoldred? Yeah, I'm gonna bolt you down. And push you down. And there's finally a land. And keep up counter magic, and this should be game now. So, yeah. I think this should be a win. All I need to do is keep the Death Shot on the table and counter any crazy reanimation stuff. Anything that wins on the board, basically. Anything that the opponent does that doesn't win on the board, I'm okay to allow it. Or if the opponent kills this, yeah, that's fine. And pass. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Unfortunately, yeah. Woo! Alright, so yeah, able to win that one. By, wow, just sticking... I had 2 mana only for the most majority of the game, but yeah, this Bowmaster back and forth worked out pretty well. Yeah, I mean, I was lucky that the opponent wasn't able to discard an Emrakul or an Atraxa early on with the reanimate, but yeah, I think that was another good and interesting game, definitely. Definitely had to think quite a bit there, as usual. But yeah, 2-0. Let's go on to game number 3. Grixis Shadow versus Embrace the Infinite. Thank you for the advice. Cheers to that. I'll keep. I have only one land, but I have a bauble. A bubble. A bauble. A bauble. A bubble. Yeah. Shock to keep up Lightning Bolt. Take a peek at the opponents. Card, an island, and pass the turn. And draw land. Perfect. That's gonna be a Watery Grave. Not sure why I'm shocking immediately here, but let's pass the turn. Alright, Steve. Oh. Okay, no black, so I'm gonna Bowmaster here to annoy the opponent. And I don't need to worry about opposing Bowmasters, so my Bowmasters are a little bit more free to rain terror on the opponent. And you can see already that it's causing the opponent a headache. And the opponent has to Brainstorm. Oh wow, even mana draining it. Well, that gives me the opportunity to iterate. One in my hand. One in the library. And one into exile. Another grave. And the Thoughtseize. So, next turn. Oh my god. Oh wow. Freaking now. What is this? I don't really care about that too much. Wait. Yeah, I care about the One Ring or the Teferi. Probably the One Ring more, because the opponent has an opportunity to play that next turn. Oh, shite. Okay, I'm lucky. I'm a little mana locked here, so I'll Brainstorm first. Yeah, perfect. Put back a Thoughtseize, cause but the Thoughtseize is actually pretty nice. A Bolt and a land. And just go for a swamp here now, maybe, to not shock myself too much. And keep up mana drain. Need to be careful, these can do 10 damage basically. Sure. Yeah, I'll do this. These can both bounce, right? And I can only counter one of them. This one will just remove my creature. I can replay it. So let's still take... Let's take this. Why? Because if I mana drain the 5 mana one, plus the opponent can't even play it yet, I get more value. Yeah, the opponent doesn't have white mana, obviously. So, okay. What is this, though? This seems like Jeskai control. Yeah, Jeskai control. So, Spell Snare seems okay. Mystical Dispute. An Edict. A Needle. And I can get rid of some pushes. Some bolts. Keep one bolt, one push, and go down on Spell Pierces. Yeah, I have the Mystical Dispute. Yeah, let's try it like that. Yep, keep. Yep, the opponent wants to surveil before I do. Alright, another land is good. Brainstorm. And I will shuffle away another Brainstorm and a Valki. Yeah. And now I can shock? Should I shock or should I not shock? I'll shock. I don't think the opponent is gonna deal a lot of damage to me. I have 2 cards in graveyard, so I'm still quite far off of the dig through time. Going for the Bowmasters. Oh, that's a good target for Mystical Dispute. That was a perfect target for Mystical Dispute. Yep. Shock again. I have 1 Spell Snare, which is always good against opposing counter magic, because opposing counter magic is usually costs 1. Sorry, costs 2 exactly. Should I activate the Lurrus? I think so, because if I don't, I'm actually not doing anything else. Now the opponent could play a Planeswalker here. Which would actually put me in a tight spot, I would say. But okay, I was pretty lucky there. Alright, I can shock again, and then I can finally play a Death Shadow. attack first. Play one shadow. And pass the turn. Opponent is getting back mana drain. Okay, yep, that's... I'm okay with that. That means I will not be dig through timing at the end of the opponent's turn for my 4 mana. Swords is fine. Pass. Oh, it's the Kaleem. What does it do again? Tap something, right? Non-land permanent. Okay. Yep, getting back swords. That's a problem. That is quite the problem, but I can't deal with it. Wow, 2 dig is... it's a little bit of an over dig. Too many diggy digs. I can play this. The opponent's gonna try and counter it. I can spell pierce that. But then the opponent's just gonna swords my Lurrus. I can't play this. I can't play this. So I'm pretty much stuck completely here. And playing a Lurrus without getting any value from it is just pointless. So I'm just gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to sit this one out. So I'm definitely in a tight spot by now. A Teferi.
This isn't a fight you can win. There was nothing.
Kill it.
Only time will tell.
Shock. Shock. And pass the turn. It's gonna get sorted. Most likely. Which I will allow. I can dig through time for 2 mana now, but that makes my second dig very difficult to cast. The opponent, yeah, the card advantage of the One Ring is now starting to kick in quite severely. The One Ring also obviously a good card to go with the mana drain. It's actually a good combination. Yeah, another swords. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep up Spell Snare. Oh, wow. Well, I'll use the Spell Snare still, and if the opponent mana drains... Oh no, now the opponent can mana drain the dig through time. Yeah. Well, at least I got it out of the opponent's hand. Pithing Needle. What? On the ring. And just dig, right? 3. Yeah. And get myself a Jace and a Drown. Oh wow, and I think suddenly I'm actually quite okay. Oh my. I'll pay. And play a Jace. And plot the Lurrus.
But they're necessary. I'm always prepared.
And play a Sanctuary. And put the Drown in the Loch back on top. And hopefully that should be game. Alright, okay, that was pretty decent. Gives the opponent one chance though, only. But 3 cards is a lot. Alright, one's a land, that's good. I'm replaying the Pithing Needle for sure next turn. Yeah, perfect. I'm not even playing the Lurrus. I'm not going to play it into the swords empty. But I also don't want to use my Drown in this instance. I want to keep my Drown for something more. Wow. Sure. Well, the opponent is now close to death. Very close to death. At 3 life. The opponent can use the Teferi to return the ring to the owner's hand. Which I want to prevent here. Oh wow, okay, some timely reinforcements. Pithing Needle. Number 3. Draw and discard. and pass. Okay. Opponent can tap something. Okay. Okay. Opponent takes damage again with the ring. But I think I think my opponent is stabilizing here, and I think this game might be over soon.
Oh, I've done the hero.
Yeah, that's probably enough now. The opponent's hand is just too stacked. And drawing again here now with the Teferi hero is going to be too much.
Move quickly.
But let's see, maybe I can draw... Let's try this. I can only play one spell per turn. But yeah, I think I'm yeah, this is probably over.
Time is much more malleable than people. I've got time.
This thing can deal 5 damage to me at any time. That's a little late to the party. Yeah. All right. Okay. So that was close. But yeah, let's see what I need to... what do I need to do here? I think Surgical Extraction is going to be pretty good against Kaleem and swords and stuff like that, right? I don't need the bolt, maybe. What else don't I need? The push. The needle is good because a lot of planeswalkers, and then keep on with all the counter magics. So, yeah, keep going like that. Play first and keep. Too many lands. But let's see how this goes. Let's surveil first. Yeah, perfect. That was an important surveil. Pass the turn. End of turn play Bowmasters. Should I surgical extract that? Why not? Alright, I know the hand now, that's good, and get rid of all these mana drains. Alright, the opponent's hand is pretty slow. Let's hope they didn't draw into a Teferi or something like that. Oh my god, yeah.
I won't hide from ogre.
Okay, how am I gonna get rid of that? I'm gonna Jace here. Draw and discard.
The future the multiverse deserves. Out with the old.
And pass the turn. So the good thing about the Divine Purge is that it doesn't remove Planeswalkers. Now this is getting very problematic. I could get something back with the Mystic Sanctuary, like a Surgical Extraction.
Time for plan B. As soon as I think of one.
Let's attack first.
Don't make another move.
Get rid of this. Draw and discard.
I'll find what I need soon.
And play a Death Shadow. Oh wow. Oh, I cannot play a Death Shadow. Okay. Yeah, I can only play one spell per turn now. Stern Scolding.
Oh, that thought. I am not going to sit this one out. Trust me, I have a plan. Out with the
Ah, Reprieve with the High Noon is pretty good too, yeah.
No,
Yeah, I think the opponent has stabilized too much here, so yeah, props to the opponent. That's so it looks like an interesting deck. And looks like a deck with potential. Yeah, so making the best use of mana drain for sure, with a lot of colorless mana. This thing is also pretty interesting.
Another piece.
But how's the opponent gonna kill me now?
I've got it. Oh, that.
Like, does the opponent have any threats left? I have 40 cards, the opponent 29. Like which threats? Without the Khalid. That's what I'm interested in.
I'll find what I need soon.
Sure. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna just... I know, I mean, I can't win in any normal way here. So I am going to wait and see what the opponent's win condition is without a Khalid. I mean, how many high noons does the opponent run? Ah, okay, so I need to... Okay, I need to get above 10 life.
This might be a bad idea.
I think that's what's happening here. So I just need to try and... I mean, not if there's no difference between 8 and 9, so I'm okay to fetch here. Reprieve, okay, yeah, sure. And I shall... Can I plot this? Like, what happens when I plot this?
I'm always...
Okay, it costs 1 less. It costs 2 now. Okay. Just playing, just learning how that interaction works. And really, yeah, I'm interested to see how the opponent is intending to kill me. I mean, yeah, okay, I'm high noon, high noon, high noon, high noon, high noon, high noon. Alright, getting the reprieve back.
I'll protect
Oh,
you.
wait, oh, okay.
Hurry.
If the opponent plays the reprieve, I can't even play any spells on the opponent's turn. So I think I'm still dead, but it's unfortunate because I would love to punish the opponent for only having 1 or 2 win cons in the deck. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, not... Wow, the opponent is really... Yeah, the opponent's deck is pretty good at locking me down. Because I can only play things on my turn, and I can only play 1 spell per turn, so... Like, during the opponent's turn, I'm just completely locked out. So... Yeah. Interesting deck, for sure. So now the opponent's just digging for the second high noon. 12 cards in deck. Oh wait, now the opponent is starting to do this. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm... Okay, is there any way I can still gain some life? No, there isn't. Oh yes, wait.
Here we go.
Wait a I can still play the Lurrus for free, right? And the opponent can only kill it. Oh, the opponent can Stern Scold it. Okay.
If you show remorse, we need to move quickly.
But even if the last card in the opponent's deck is the High Noon, the opponent will win, so... maybe I can draw a... No, I already used both of my... Surgical No, I still have one... So if I draw into a Surgical Extraction, I could win, right? Ah, okay, there it is. Yeah, alright, good game. Okay, yeah, interesting deck. Very cool. That's definitely something I'm gonna be looking into, but definitely could have gone both ways. Now that I understand the deck better, I think I could have made some different plays, but okay, well, that's how things go sometimes. Always learning. So let's go on to the next game. Grixis Shadow versus Karibo HD. Yes. Yes. Do I want as Bloodstained Mire? Yes, I do, because it's the only way I have an untapped land next to it. So there we go. Spell Pierce. Let the opponent attack first. I could try and Bowmaster here, but all right, go into full control here. And fetch a Steam Vance and a Watery Grave. And play my own Bowmasters and kill the Dragonlord Selmer. Okay, that hurts. That hurts quite a bit. So what can I do here? I can't brainstorm. I can't brainstorm. I can't even Jace. So I'm stuck doing nothing. That's fine. And pass the turn. And keep up mana drain at least. And hope the opponent doesn't have a counter magic as well. Do I even need to drain that? Or is my lightning bolt gonna deal with that? But if my lightning bolt deals with that, how am I gonna deal with the other stuff? Alright, no, I'm not gonna drain this yet. I need to be more... I'm taking this the patience to the max here. I'm already under quite a bit of pressure. Yeah, let's bolt that. Alright, and let's put the bolt back on top. And pass the turn. Keeping up mana drain and spell pierce. And I hope I'm able to use the spell pierce soon, because it is gonna lose value quickly. Yep, I'm gonna go down to 5, no, to 6. And go into my turn. I need to be wary of another Bowmasters as well. But let's go. I'm always pretty relaxed going to a low life total. But, I mean, okay, I need to be careful though. This is red. Okay, the opponent is looking for something. Let's do this first. Grab an island. Play a fatal push. And go into my turn, play a Jace. Hope that hits the battlefield. Draw and discard the Polluted Delta. No, then the Steam Vents. Well, the Steam Vents could have come into play tapped, so... But, okay. But yeah, Bolt kills me. Thoughtseize. Ugh. Yeah, I have to mana drain that. Yep, that's game. Yeah, okay. I went too low there, and who won the game again? The Bowmasters. The Bowmasters, the opposing Bowmasters were on the battlefield for too long. So the opponent had both Bowmasters. That's what made the difference here. So... Again, demonstrating that Bowmasters are just super strong. I'm gonna get Legion's End and Fatal Push. And remove 2 Brainstorms. And... Like, do I need a dispute? No. Gonna get rid of the Spell Pierces and put into Spell Snares. Alright, let's see if that helps. I have some cheap stuff. Let's start off with this and surveil. Brainstorm's fine. I'll even do it right now to be sure not to hit and run into any Bowmasters. Okay, so I don't want the Valki and the swamp. Yeah. Now, I'm a little afraid of the opponent with their bolts and stuff. That's why I'm not going too low here. But I mean, at the same time, that hinders me from playing my own Death's Shadows, right? But let's do this and this. Okay, the opponent might try to do something here. Hopefully something 2 mana worthy. Yeah, perfect. The opponent also runs Death's Shadow, which is what I'm gonna take here. So this is a mirror match, basically, right? That's what it's coming down to now. Let's get back Thoughtseize. If I take the push, the push can deal with the Lurrus, right? But so can the Mystical Dispute. But the Mystical Dispute is worth less if I know about it, right? So I'm not gonna shock. Don't need to. This game has slowed down a little bit, but next turn I do need to be careful. The opponent, even the Bolt, can deal with my Lurrus, right? So I'm not really... Yeah. I'm not in any position to play my Lurrus yet. Like, these bolts are just dying in my hand here right now. Oh, that's a good draw. If I could only get the opponent to 6. But that's... I'm 5 damage off, which I don't have any way to deal. Should I just... Wait, what can Valki take? Creatures, right? So there's no point playing that out. So everybody's just restocking their hand. The opponent may have removed the Dragon Rage Channelers from the deck, maybe? And put in some more counter magic and become more controlling. draw a fail push. Okay. I only have one mana drain, which is painful. That was an okay draw. It's good to hit some land drops. Or to continue hitting land drops. Just go for an island. Play a shadow, it's just gonna get eaten up somehow, but... I mean, I should have considered this more better. I should have probably shocked instead of an island, so that just to ensure exactly this doesn't happen. But okay. Oh, at least that's not a bolt to my face, right? Yeah, so this is an awkward game. Everybody's like trying to manage the life total, how many shadows there are. Okay, so there's finally something I can finally hit. Okay, that's something I really want to play, but can I afford it? Is one mana drain enough to protect this? The opponent has a... Wait a minute, the opponent has a mystic thing, right? So... question is, does the opponent have 2 counter spells? I can also go for Lurrus plus that. Yeah, let's go for the Lurrus play and just get some stuff out of the opponent's hand. Oh, dig? Dig, dig, dig? Dig through time. Dig through time, okay. Okay. The opponent also has the mystic dispute, right? So if I drain this, that's not gonna help. So I can't. So I may have been too quick to act here. The opponent still has their Lurrus, right? But I mean, Lurrus is just the lightning bolt. But they can get back like something. Alright, at least I'm getting a shadow into play here. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, back and forth, exchanging everything we have. I am going to try... okay. Yeah, take the Jace, of course. I know about the dispute, so... I know I have to keep up 3 mana for everything. But the opponent also doesn't like mana drain, I know. And Valki can be played for... oh, wow. Ah, that's another dig. Another dig through time. I could also use a Dig Through Time. One has 4 mana available. And is looking for a mana drain. So I'm gonna assume... Wow, okay, yeah, Thoughtseize too. Take the Jace, okay. Yeah, everything is threat... Oh, wow, taking the bolt, because the opponent is super afraid of me just double bolting, right? Okay. I can't play the Jace, it's just gonna get Mystical Disputed. I can pay the 3 extra. But if the opponent has an additional counterspell, I'm lost. So I'm just gonna use this Bauble here. And I'm putting myself at risk of Bowmasters as well. The opponent is drawing mana drain too. So I'm gonna play this now. And hope. Okay. Yeah, then that's unfortunately it. And the and the Bowmasters. Okay. Well, at least I can kill it like this. So the opponent doesn't get an extra trigger, at least. Okay, and there's a dig. Okay, so I'm still finding some stuff, but obviously the opponent is now going to be able to use their Lurrus pretty soon, and that's going to put me in a bad spot. But I know about almost everything in their hand. So the opponent has a mana drain, right? Which means... Let me play this for... like this. Oh no. Didn't get anything I needed. A Thoughtseize. Okay, a Thoughtseize, at least. A Thoughtseize and a Legion's End. And a bolt? And a bolt. Okay. How many lightning bolts do I have left? Alright, I could... Could I? Is there any way I can get a bolt? Yes! Thank you! Oh, that's crazy! The opponent's gonna... Oh my god. But that's... Oh, wow. That was... What was the chance? Alright, I'm sorry. But I'm... Yeah, obviously gonna have to do it. Phew! Wow, every single game... Oh, it's not even over yet. Sorry, I just got so involved in that I thought we're almost there, but we weren't. So, surgical extraction seems cool. Like, what else? It's basically, I think it's the same. I'm just playing the full-on exact mirror, right? Like the Invasive Surgery against sorcery. What sorceries are there? I think only the Thoughtseize, so not really, no point. One Spell Pierce, one Dispute. And get rid of a Snare. And go a little lower on the pushes, maybe? Yeah. And one Bauble less. Do I need the Legion's End? No, that didn't seem to do much. Let's try to go the extraction route. If I get rid of the opponent's Death Shadow, a little risky with just one land here, but let's see. Always the Thoughtseize, so people really don't like the Thoughtseize. Alright, I have to brainstorm here to find lands. Okay, that's good. That's good. I can put back a dig, and I can shuffle away just... no, and I can shuffle away a shadow, right? So I'm actually going to... yeah, shuffle those away. Oh wait, I can't... oh, damn it, I couldn't... oh, shit. I'm a little tired. It's been a long day, to be honest. But okay. I mean, it's not too bad. I wanted to actually keep the dig if I was to keep one of these two, but now I put it in the wrong order. But fine. Bowmasters, okay. Should I play a Valki? Oh, the opponent's on one land only. So that's my opportunity. But should I just throw out a Valki? Like, is that gonna be enough? Becomes a copy of that card. Like, what am I gonna copy? Alright, I'm just gonna draw the dig through time. Yeah. Let's hope the opponent doesn't draw land. Draw the dig. I already have 3 cards in the graveyard, 2 fetch lands, so I can dig pretty soon. Okay, now I'm kind of... I can shock down to 13, which is not enough for the Death Shadow. I can Valki, but I don't need to. So now I can... this might be a quick win, but based only on the fact that my opponent isn't really drawing the lands that they would like to. Alright, now my shadow is there. And keep up Spell Pierce and Dig Through Time. Being able to dig through time here already now is already pretty strong. Okay, now I need to be careful. Duress. I'll Spell Pierce that. If the opponent now tries something funny, maybe Thoughtseize. I can dig. Thoughtseize or Duress. If it's Duress, I'm fine with it. Actually, I mean, nah. Okay, I'm gonna dig because otherwise the opponent's just gonna take the dig. So they will take something, but it's fine. So I will just take 2 Jaces. Then the opponent's going to take the Valki. Or I could take 2 bolts and try to end the game next turn. No, that's not going to happen. I'll take 2 Jaces. Opponent's going to take the Valki for sure. Oh wow, taking the bolt. Okay, that means I'm going to... Obviously, that means I'm going to do this.
The pieces are scattered.
Yep, and even have a Drown in the Loch ready. Okay. Alright, well, I got a lucky here, the opponent on low lands. But that can happen sometimes, of course. I'm even going to allow this to happen. The opponent has a Death Shadow, that's fine. I don't even need to drown that. Because I can play this side. I can just exile it. Okay. Phew. So, I gotta admit, game 4 I did get lucky. Like, in the second game I drew the bolt, and in the last game the opponent didn't get the lands they needed. But that's how Magic goes, right? Those are the moments, you know, sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're unlucky. You just have to play consistently, try to be as concentrated as possible. And yeah, never give up. That's often actually sounds easy to do, sounds like it's obvious, but sometimes you feel like, oh my god, like this is not going my way. Like I only have 1 in 100 chance to draw this bolt, but then you do draw it, you know. If you don't play until the end, then you just take chances from yourself to win, right? Or you just even don't give yourself the possibility or the chance to draw that card that you need. Anyway, Grixis Shadow, as you can see, is definitely it's definitely one of the strongest decks at the moment. I would say Death Shadow is just so good because you just naturally go low in life total, which makes it like a 1-mana. Even just a 1-mana 3/3 is already good, right? Because that's like a Wild Nacatl gets played, right? So yeah, so it's easy to get it into a state where it's already a good creature for super cheap, and then you have like a lot of options. You can be more aggressive if you add Ragavan and the Channeler, or you can go more control-y, like my version with the Jace and the Valki. So yeah, there's various options. But yes, so counter magic, you have the Bowmaster package, you have the Jace package, you have the Lurrus for extra super like value. Lurrus is actually always, most of the times it's 2 for 1, because in itself, it being a companion gives you an extra card, but it's when it gets into the enters the battlefield, you can actually get something back immediately, almost always, unless it gets countered. So it's always like double value as well. So yeah, that's it for today. As usual, as always, thank you very much for watching. Have fun, and see you in the arena. Peace.